All right, welcome everybody. We are obviously it's Sunday. We know it's Sunday, right? But we're doing a Sippin' Saturday on Sunday anyway. Again, for those of you that saw my announcement yesterday in my Discord, had a going away party for my son. He is deploying to the Navy next week, or this coming week, I guess I should say, and wanted to give him a nice send off. So we had a really nice party for him, family, friends, all that good stuff came over. Had some drinks then too, so I didn't forget about you guys. But what do you think we wrap this week up with some Rise of Kingdoms and some Sippin' Saturday on Sunday? I mean, why the heck not? So first off, thanks again and welcome everybody. I appreciate you all joining. This is Dragothien here, and we are going to be doing quite a few things. So we've got my 307 main account up, and we're going to be maxing 2 commanders, and I put those 2 commanders inside of the thumbnail. So if you saw those before you click the join, you'll know which 2 I'm going to be maxing right off the bat. I also do have enough sculptures on this account, along with basically 3 of my other accounts, to full max a commander that I choose. So I'm waiting for the right one to come along. That being said, we're going to go ahead and get the ball rolling with a cocktail, and I know you guys love to hear the good stuff at the very beginning, so there you go. Get a little cocktail going, and then again, we're going to be doing quite a few things. We're also going to jump over to 93. We've got the Kbk for 93 coming up very shortly. The first timer ends tonight, but then it's going to be selection timer starting at reset tonight. So we're going to see if we're going to be going up against 341 or if it's going to be some other set of kingdoms. I know that Death Squad and 341 has been talking up a possible matchup between 331 and 341. Kingdom 93 has paired with 331, so it's very possible. It's very possible.
It'd be fun.
I also do have my water here, guys. For those of you that are requesting me to have some water, I do have a cup of water here. And of course, I still do have my shot glass and my nice happy Jack Daniels as well. So we're going to be in really good shape today. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hop in the chat here and welcome everybody. I do have Discord open as well if you guys want to join the live stream, the live chat. It is open. Be courteous, be kind, all that good stuff. It is a live stream. So,
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Like Ghost and me.
Yeah, like Ghost. Well, especially Ghost. Dom, you're usually pretty good. Gavla, welcome to the stream. Cool guy, Suda, Roblox, and more. Welcome as well. And yes, I'm aware it's Sunday. Fully aware. Tony Montana, yes it is, but since he is, yep. Thank you for explaining that. Marky OC, I don't have any new gossip on the new commanders. I know what you guys know, which is what the developers' notes said regarding people suggesting things. They announced that there's going to be a new legendary free-to-play commander. I assume it's going to be in the Expedition shop, replacing one Ethelfled. It would make sense considering they just stopped Ethelfled from being used in past glory events, so it makes a lot of sense to have a new one replace her. So I'd imagine that's where it's going to be. I just don't know who it's going to be. Nobody really does know that. Ski 215, welcome to the stream. Mains Dinesh Mishra. It's Monday in India. Okay, so we're 2 days behind. We're 2 days behind in some places. Ankit, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. Let's see. Bromson Ho, Rizzy Wipe, welcome. It was a very good send-off for the boy. Yeah. So, again, we had the party yesterday, and again, we had about 20-ish people here, and it was fun. We got to send them off right and have a good time, and parties at my house tend to kind of be that way. So, it's good. It's good. We have a lot of room here, so there's lots of people that can come in and kind of be around and have drinks and chat and carry on, and we've got the big back deck as well, so it's pretty nice. Okay. Thomas Fan loves sipping Sundays. Very nice. I better get the quad glass. Okay, well, I've got the quad glass. We're in good shape. Let's see. All right, so let's kind of jump into it. It looks like Ghost Train, again, you were here. Welcome to the stream. Goldsmith, Yasi, Dom, Day, all of you, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you all joining and being members, of course, as well. Longtime members, in fact. Thank you very much for that. I need to get some special emotes for you guys. That's something that's on my to-do list. when I'm not doing 50 other things at once.
Like eggplants with Drago beards.
Well, that's for you. That'll be specifically for you.
Exactly.
An eggplant with a beard on it. That'll be you. Yes, Muhammad is correct. Guan Mehmed is going to be the 2 commanders that I'm going to be maxing. So let's go ahead and do the first one, and that's Mehmed, because I've got his sculptures all ready to go. So we did this naturally. We didn't put any universals into Mehmed, and we got him 5-5-4-5. We have been doing the daily bundles because that's where it's at right now. Once we max Mehmed, we've already got Julius maxed, so now we're going to be jumping to Freddy on this account, which, again, on my main, I've got all of them. I've got all of the gold key commanders maxed, except for the gathering ones, which I'm still kind of working on, but not really a huge priority, obviously.
Mop guy!
Yeah, I'm not the mop guy king, not all that, so.
First Julius, then Mehmet, then Freddy.
Well, yeah, exactly. So I'm going to have Freddy next on this one. Kamui Baka, welcome to the stream. Rasvan as well. Felipe. Tiny Rick, welcome. So we're doing Mehmed, and then Guan is going to be next. One YouTuber make classment of different teams, so 341 and 331 will face each other. It's not guaranteed, Itachi. There's a lot of sets of kingdoms based on the matchups that are relatively within the ballpark, so it's not guaranteed. I'm hoping it will, because, I mean, you guys are going to get to see a ton of fun, because that would be an absolutely amazing KVK, I think, from a fighting perspective. You'll see another 13-hour stream from me whenever Kingsland opens, I'm assuming, whenever that happens. And we'll have some Ruins fights for sure, I'd imagine, especially if we're beside each other. Oh my goodness, that'll be so much fun. And heck, I'll showcase some 341 stuff too. You know, if we have a slow day on our side in 93 and 331 doesn't have a particularly fun Ruins or Altar experience, but 341 is fighting some folks, I'll showcase that. I don't mind. Dom, that's terrible. You know me, I showcase everything and my stuff don't crash because YouTube buff, I guess, or something. Ali, does does KBK 2 start 210 days after the Age of the Kingdom or what? So KBK 1 ends day 140 to 150-ish. And then there's about a 2-month break. So yeah, it's about right. 200 or so, 210, I believe is the way to go. So let's go ahead and max Mehmed. And there's a little something to it, right? Because Guan Mehmed is an amazing rally combination, by the way, especially against cities. So we've got the final expertise. Let's go ahead and smack this button here. This is going to be amazing. Orban Bombard. So for those of you that don't know, the Ottomans really kind of showcased what big cannons can do really, really early on whenever they were sieging Constantinople and things like that. Why expertising Mehmed? Because I had the sculptures. Why wouldn't I expertise him? And plus, he's really good expertise. I mean, especially when you're looking at the extra damage you get from the AoE that he does. He also has the additional damage factor for city garrisons and watchtowers, and then another 50% chance is added for a second burst of additional damage to garrisons and watchtowers for cities. Another 500 damage factor. That is really good, guys. You'll see, and I've got some rallies that I've put on the channel, and then certainly I'm actually compiling a nice little battle summary for the last K93 KBK that we did, as well as in 307. I'm doing the same treatment there too, where I'm going to have just one nice, concise battle video that you guys can watch from start to finish and get it all edited up. I hope you guys are going to enjoy that one when I get that out there. 1008 wants to end JWM forever. Well, I mean, now's the time if they're going to do it. I know they're not by any means gone, but they're definitely hurting with everything that's happened there. And I still don't have the full story. Gecko's the guy to go to for that, but I just have heard what you guys have heard, and it doesn't look very, very good for a kingdom like that, especially a very top-heavy kingdom like JWM Kingdom 59 is. So they need to do some rebuilding, and I think they're already starting to do that. So. All right, so that's Mehmed. We have him maximized. We have him maxed, expertise, all that good stuff. He is going to be a second. He always is a second, so I don't need to level him up anything past where he's at. So he's good to go. Let's jump up to Guan, however, which is level 60. And I'm also one skill away. We've already done his wheels, so the only way to max him is going to be with Universal Sculptures, of which I have 900. I've got 900 of these puppies. Let's go ahead and hit confirm. We're going to max the second skill here, which will give us an extra damage, normal attack damage bonus, and an extra 5% attack reduction debuff on our target as well. Very, very nice. Omega War, what happened to JWM? So, again, I don't know the full story. I just know snippets, but basically a little bit of a civil war happened. There were some leadership issues. Again, I would recommend going over and checking out Gecko. Gecko's got some updated things going on with that issue, whatever happened there, and I know there's a bunch of other people that have put some information out there too. Long story short, I think there was a discrepancy on people not doing ARC or something like that, and then the leadership kind of got called out for something. They removed somebody, but it was about something else and not what they said it was about. I mean, it's high school stuff, man. To be perfectly honest, it's high school stuff, and I didn't want to get into it, so I didn't jump into it.
Yeah, so check out Gecko just after the stream.
Yeah, after the stream. Well, both at the same time. Buzzman. Tiny Rick. 1 double now, 1 double later. Oh, you want me to split your quad shot up? That's interesting.
That's dirty.
That's dirty. That's so dirty.
Tiny Rick, you gotta make him take it all at once. You always make Drago take it all.
Just do it so people can stack up.
Thank you for the $40 donation, Tiny Rick. You are always appreciated here. Thank you very much. If for nothing else than to make me take shots, that's fine. But always appreciated. What is your commander power? Oh man, I have to check that out. Cheers, Tiny Rick. Here's your double shot right now. All right, very honey-y. Starting the Sunday Sippin' Saturday stream off with some honey. Madhu, I lost Arc, but at least I'm watching Drago, man. Hey, I'll take that. And hopefully you got a little something while you were losing Arc. You got a little consolation rewards. We won Arc in T2A on K916. I was very happy with the performance there. I did record it, but I've actually got it uploaded the way it was raw. But I second guessed myself, and I want to do a little bit of editing to the video before I post it. I was actually going to post that for you guys yesterday while I was doing my party for my son, but I decided against it. Okay, so let's max Guan. So this will be 2 max legendaries on the same stream, and I think the Sunday edition of Sippin' Saturday is the best day to do it. So here we go. We tap our expertise. Now again, this is a very hard expertise to activate because when you gain a shield, you also increase his active skill damage by 15%, which is really good. The problem is, Guan Yu needs to be second, really, to make this easy. If he's first, really the only way to do it is to possibly do it with Charles, if that 4-second timer counts as the shield, or having a maxed, or not a maxed, but a coin. A coin in your equipment would be good there. And I don't know if Alex is going to do it. I don't know if that actually activates it. So we'll see. Who is causing all that noise in the channel? I think it's Lilfoot. Phantom, welcome to the stream, buddy. I see you're muted, but you're here.
Little C.
So, and then also the march speed. That's pretty nice.
What you talking about, bro?
Well, it's somebody, bro. There's only a few people here. It might be Felipe, actually. He likes to shuffle around a bit.
Oh, no.
There he is. Not Felipe.
Hello.
Hey, Phantom. What's going on, buddy?
Poo-poo.
All right.
Big C.
So we got Guan and Mehmed Max. That's 2 max commanders right off the bat, starting to show off right. Let's see here. We can open up a couple things here too.
Is Mehmed really nice because he can run siege, and yeah, so that's what makes him even extra special.
I mean, I don't know if he necessarily can run siege over somebody else, but he can. He can certainly, because I mean, you're pumping out skill damage. That's really all you're doing. He's a skill damage master.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can run siege because you have a ton of them, right? So you just pump it out.
Sure.
That would just be an extra one.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one you can use.
Say you're running against a 60 million power player. Yeah, you can run siege against that player.
At the end of the day, your best bet's still until it's Kata, regardless, because of just the damage you're putting out.
I mean, if you want to do as much damage.
Well, if you want to kill their troops, which is the whole point, right? That's kind of the point, right? Kill all their stuff.
Well, I'd rather kill my troops on important flags and stuff, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you can do it either way, for sure. All right, so we got those two
Just
commanders
rally forts.
maxed out. Yeah, just rally forts and call it a day. All we have left really is Leo, Tamiris, Wu, and Freddy, and then the Gathering commanders. So, well, Charlemagne and Ramses will be a good next one to do, actually. But I kind of want to wait until the new ones come out. The new ones. Like Theo wouldn't be a bad one to get on this account, and then see what the new ones are as well. See if that's gonna be nice.
So what are they up to?
Theo would be a good addition for you.
What would be the next one? Would it be infantry or cavalry next?
Well, it was supposed to be infantry
Cavalry.
before, right? I'm sorry, cavalry.
No, it's
Yep,
supposed to be
yep,
cavalry.
cavalry. So it was supposed to be cavalry before, but then they went leadership and garrison both times.
Is it maybe going to be too conquering?
Those
Instead.
Indian commanders that were leaked are pretty sure those are cavalry commanders.
It's very possible. You know, were they? Do you think that second one was Indian though? That second one didn't look Indian.
Yeah, they're both Indian.
Where are said lead commanders?
Let me see if I can bring them up.
There was a leak on it. You can go on Reddit.
I mean, let's see if I can find them.
But my question is, okay, so I have Saladin 5551. I have Max Khan, and then Max other CC and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So should I go with Takeda, or should I wait for new cavalry commanders?
I mean, that's hard to say because you don't know what they are, right? I mean, I would say Takeda's good enough to where it wouldn't be a bad idea to have him, at least 5551.
But if I can't get him to 5551 at this point, might as well just wait, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you can't get a commander to usable right off the bat, then yeah. I mean, I would just continue to save. There's no rush at that point. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. I'm about to do a little scrolling because I've known about these for a little while from leaks. Hashtag leaks.
Well, I mean, the last leaks were very on point with the spin and all that.
YouTuber buff.
YouTuber buff. You piece of buff. All right, let me take a snippet of it so that you. Okay, here we go. Let me take a snippet of it so you guys don't get the background of it. Bring it over here. Get rid of that. And I gotta turn on display mode. And nope, that's not it. Hold on. There we go. Yep. So you guys should be able to see one commander, and we're thinking that's what are we thinking that is? What's his name?
What?
Ashoka.
Weapon.
Ashoka. Yeah, Ashoka's the guy's name, I think. Have you heard about Lilith will revisit Hannibal and Charlemagne? I may butcher his name. No, you didn't. And yeah, I've heard that's what the rumor. Well, it's not rumor. The developers stated that they're going to be trying to revisit the first generation commanders. So to maybe help boost them a little bit more and bring them in line with the third and fourth generation commanders that are out there.
I think Charlemagne is better.
Charlemagne would be a good one to do. I think also what's the other one? Leonidas would be another good one to do.
El Cid would be good.
I'm gonna take your other two shots, Tiny Rick.
What the hell is with his hat? Like, what's going on here?
That's a crown.
No,
That's a temple of Osiris. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a doodle head.
Looks like he's holding a
that's some shit you made in grade school.
huge baby rattle. It's possible. So we got Mop Guy and Baby Rattle Guy. How about that? Cheers, Tiny
This guy
Rick.
should be a gatherer.
Maybe.
He may be.
No.
I think that's Ashoka.
He's right.
Ashoka.
They're even bringing questions about him and Elysium with wisdom. Ashoka.
Yeah. All right, so let's get that
give
one
me
out of
Achilles.
here. And then let's look at the other guy. Now, the other guy doesn't look Indian to me. So I know what you're saying,
That's
but
William.
William the Conqueror, you think?
William, yeah, maybe.
Interesting. Now he's got some weird eyes in this picture, so bear with me. But here we go. There you go. This one doesn't look Indian to me, personally. The armor just doesn't. If nothing else, the armor doesn't sync up. So this is the other one. Now, again, theory crafting, right? We're theory crafting around here. That's what we do. We were comparing some images, and William the Conqueror was one. Also, Alfred the Great was another one, which, let me see if I can cut him down a little bit. The crown looks very similar.
He looks like...
Yeah, his legs look a
Mega
little
Man
rough. Legs look a little rough. Does look a little rough. And this is...
He got spooky eyes.
Guys,
this
is...
was representation in me. They failed.
This is a leak, guys. So this isn't an actual image of a commander in the game. It's pieces of a commander that they've spliced together into said commander. So this is kind of what people were thinking. The different crowns, and they both have long hair and beard. But that, to me, looks a little rough for Alfred, personally. I actually think William the Conqueror is an option, or because look how interesting his sword is. The sword itself. Everybody knows about the legendary sword that is called Excalibur, and King Arthur maybe could be an option here as well.
King Arthur's gonna fall over.
That guy skipped leg day big time. Yeah, he did. It's leg day is a little rough.
A lot of commanders did.
Yeah, most of the commanders did, really.
Yeah, does Lilith have something against legs?
I guess, I don't know. It's a little rough. It's a little rough on the streets. All right. So that's our little snippet for leaks. Again, this is not a leaks video, and it's pretty much public information out there. It's if you type in new commander for Rise of Kingdoms, you should see some of that stuff out there on the interwebs. Is there any commander you wouldn't expertise if you had the sculptures? Rolomite. I'm curious why they even give you the option to do it or not. I wouldn't. Well, no. I mean, every commander is better expertise, and if you have the legendary sculptures for that particular commander, there's no reason not to max them. But there are definitely commanders that are in the game that I would not use universals on to max, for sure. Like Charlemagne. Like Charlemagne.
The Mock Drive?
Like YSG.
Oh, shut your mouth. Ghost Train. I mean, just look. So,
how dare you? How dare you?
Leo's on the borderline. Okay. Tamiris is a good option, but she's very specific on her role. Wu, you should definitely max out. I haven't done that just yet.
Well, I mean, it depends. You don't want to max a Wu out if you're not going to be defending a structure, right? So.
Well, yeah, you don't want to use universal sculptures if that's not your role.
Exactly.
But, I mean, all my accounts are T5 accounts, so I mean, I'm capable of garrisoning because of my tech. What was that? Chaos?
Also max out Saladin because he's 5/5/5/1.
He is, and I'm not going to rally with him. Really, the only benefit to spend the extra 310 sculptures is to get like 300 damage factor and a couple extra stats on the end. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do that. I think I'm just going to leave him 5/5/5/1. It just doesn't make sense.
Not really bad though. The extra stats. I mean,
it's nice, but is it 310 sculptures to use him? And get
that's the question.
I'm saying no. That's
like
the answer.
Rally person,
That's my answer.
Sure.
Well, no, you don't want to rally with Saladin. That's the thing.
I'm not. I didn't mean rally. I meant Cav. My bad. Sorry.
You mean open field?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be.
I mean, I use him for open field, and I think 5/5/5/1 Saladin is good enough for open field for what I'm doing. If I have an extra 310 sculptures and all the other commanders that I want to max are maxed, then yeah. But I'd rather max Tamiris, or I'd rather max Wu, or I'd rather max Leo even, or I'd rather max Artemisia and Theo. And I don't know much about YSS yet. I haven't seen anything really good and stellar from him, but maybe we'll find something that's really good with him. And then, of course, we got 2 new Cav commanders that are supposed to come out, and plus the 2 that we just saw. There's a lot of stuff coming. Can you unlock Charlemagne on Card King? Yes, Juan Fran Lopez, you can. You just got to be a particular age in your kingdom to do that. Is Guan Leo overrated in PvP? I'm not sure if it's ever really gotten that much attention to be overrated. But Guan Alex is really good. Guan YSG is good. Guan Sun Tzu is good. Guan Charles is good. Guan Mehmed is pretty good. I'd say kind of in that order. Leo's good too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Guan Leo is supposed to be really good. I just don't have Leo maxed on any of my accounts. And I've seen some reports with Guan Leo. They're pretty good, but it's nothing like, mind-blowing. That's going to make me want to just drop everything I'm doing and max Leo. If there was any commander to debate about, not expertising, if you had the sculptures, would be Artemisia or Double C, just because they do come with a negative. They do. Artemisia actually comes with a double negative, but one of the negatives is on the first skill, so you can't really avoid that.
What's your thoughts on the AABB Light Darkness?
I don't mind that setup versus the ABCD setup that we used to have. I think the problems lie in the actual map and the game mode itself, not the pairings AABB. Now, I do think that they should put A's beside A's and B's beside B's, because the last 2 that I've been in, they've put B's besides A's, and that's not good. It's just not good. It's good for one fight, and then they don't come back again because they get smacked around, because it's just a lot.
Yeah, that's how I'm wondering how the AABB is going to work out. Where they're going to pair it.
Well, they can't. They can put A's besides B's and B's besides B's if they do it right. They can do that, but they didn't. At least for the 2 that I was in.
Assuming that they're going to actually do it right, though, on this round, though.
Well, yeah, I know I can't do that. We'll see how they go, though. We'll see how they go. All right, so that is basically my 307 account. I've already got my farmers out. Again, we've talked about some commanders that I'm thinking about maxing next, and I do have now 820 sculptures because we did finish More Than Gems again on this account. We did do Garden of Infinity already on this account as well. We didn't do too bad either, so we're looking to do some good things with some equipment on 307 on this account as well. I believe I also finished this too. We could do a gold key opening if you want. Got quite a few gold keys here if y'all want to go check that out.
Just hit open all.
Got 273 gold keys.
Open all.
I opened all on the silver keys. Look at all those juicy sculptures that I'm going to be trading in for past glory. It's amazing. Let me click a couple of these gold keys and see if I get anything good. And if I get something good, I'll keep going.
Come on, Mop Guy.
I actually wouldn't mind Mop Guy. Oh, there's a 10 Charles right there and 2 Cleopatra sculptures. But I've already got Charles maxed. David, I don't want to answer that question with a number. I'm so sorry. Just for my own mental health, I don't want to answer that question. Level 19 bar, best commander to invest in on my free-to-play-ish smaller account, 45 mil. I have 5511 YSG. Yes, finish him. YSG is the best one to go into.
David, Drago has spent $115,413.73. I checked with your account.
It's close. You had to make me think, because I got 4 T5 accounts, or 3 T5 accounts and one that's basically T5 tech.
Jagger's a little too close from where I come from.
Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. All right. Maybe I should pull a few more gold keys. That's pretty good, getting 12 sculptures out of one pull there in the first 5 keys. Let's open a few here. We're looking for some Freddy. We're looking for some of the gathering commanders. Was that double C? Yes, it was. How dare you? Also looking for some stars. We always need stars. If you can only use 2 commanders for everything, all open field farming Wait, what, Jax? If you could only use 2 commanders
for everything.
All open field farming garrison, which 2 would you pick? I don't know if I fully understand that question.
I don't know if they mean like only 2 and they have to those 2 do all those things, or you only get to choose 2 commanders for each thing.
Well, since gathering's just a farming activity, that really wouldn't play into my decision. Ooh, 5 Freddy sculptures. That's nice. That wouldn't play into my decision. So basically the question for me is, if you had only 2 commanders that you could pick for the open field, which one would you pick? And is that for 1 army, or is that for 2 armies, or what? What am I looking at, buddy? Do you think the Osiris bundle will change too? It's possible, Kek. It's very possible. What's the earliest point I can migrate to a newer kingdom? Is it post KBK 1? Yes, it's right after KBK 1 ends and everybody gets back to their kingdom. Yeah. There was a window before that they patched up where you used to be able to migrate into a kingdom. There was like 2 days in between when the kingdom developed and when KBK 1 timer started. And people took advantage of that. And KBK 1 was insane. Because everything was building up and then magically 800 million power would jump into a kingdom within 2 days. It would mess everything up. Pelagius expertise or double C 5222 to be second to Baybars. There you go. What do you think about Pelagius double C instead of using Baybars in that situation? And then you could use Baybars with Sun Tzu or Kusunoki or any other commander, really. Baybars is a good universal commander. Rich White, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, man. Are you in touch with Ronnie?
I've been using
we talked.
I've been using Salad and Baybars in Canyon, and it seems to be working pretty well.
Sure, that can work. I mean, once you get to the top tier, like the top tier.
Well, obviously, I'm not in the top tier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I say top tier, I mean like earlier kingdoms too. Like, if you're in the 700s or the 800s, unless somebody is really spent on their account.
Oh,
like,
I'm in. I'll say in the 1200s right now.
Okay, so yeah, then that will be okay. You'll be around what, top 100, top 80, something like that.
Yeah, around top 80.
Yeah,
top 69.
Yeah.
Around there.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's about right, and that's good. You know, for not having Max Richard Charles, Alex Guan. Constantine,
well, I'm
all
a
that.
Cav commander, so I really don't have all those.
You're basically describing my
all.
Yeah.
Here's another one that I use though is I use Minnow and Joan together.
Minnow Joan. I feel like
it might sound horrible, but it actually does work.
I feel like, is your Saladin 60?
Yeah, my Saladin 60 at 5.1. So
I feel like Saladin Minna and then Baybars Joan. Because you can go into the Conquering Tree with Baybars and get Buckler Shield, which would help out.
Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
switch some things around.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once you're in that area, until you get the other ones, you're not going to jump, into the top 10. Like, it's just not going to happen. But maybe a little better. I don't know. Just a suggestion.
Well, when I'm only ranked, I think like 500th in the kingdom, I don't think I'm supposed to be up there that high anyway. So.
Well, that's good though. It's good that you're.
I think I'm doing pretty all right.
Yeah. Let's see, Leonard's. Why is Sun Tzu background purple? I know, right? He should be legendary. Prashub, I noticed that you don't have your Saladin expertise. Why so? We just kind of talked about that, Prashub. I think unless you are really min-maxing and you've got the extra 310 sculptures, or you're still on the MGE for Saladin, 5551's like good enough for open field. Unless you're, again, a heavy spender, you've got all those extra sculptures. I would personally use those 310 sculptures to help max something else. Like Takeda, for instance. I would take Takeda maxed over Saladin.
Yeah, you don't even have to max him. You can go 5.5.5.1 Takeda and then pair him with Saladin and be just
correct.
used.
Or if you've already got the 5.5.5.1 Takeda, use those 310 to max Takeda. That's what I would do.
Make a lot of difference.
That's exactly right.
In Takeda.
Should I use 5551 Saladin with Belly for debuffing in my Cav Murder Ball? It'll work, Het Patel, but I'm not a huge fan of Belisarius. He's okay.
It might add that extra defense you need, but
he's okay.
Can put waivers. It's better.
On number 368 and number 51 in Sunset. Bromson, that's very good, man. This is turning into a pretty good gold key pull, so I'm gonna keep opening some gold keys. I'm getting full sculpture legendaries and a bunch of legendary sculptures on their own as well.
I feel like I've blessed you with good luck.
You have. Your eggplant with the beard is doing wonders.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie, I got really lucky opening 10 at a time. I got my Charles from
how do you open 10 gold keys at a time?
5, 2, 5.
You just when you get to 10, open? Because once you get over 10, you can't open 10
35. I got 35 sculptures within a week.
Nice.
So it must have dropped.
It definitely dropped off afterwards, though.
Amir Matar, in Kingdoms like 916, how it's decided what alliance will get the Lost Temple first without any conflicts? Well, it's not automatic. There needs to be some conversation, which we've done in 916. And the way we're going to actually do it in 916, because I run with my leadership team and alliance, really. I really just kind of have the alliance help out running things too. T2A in 916. K93, which is the top alliance on the kingdom, and it's a Vietnamese alliance, and they have 4 T5 players already. 4 out of the 5 T5 players in the kingdom are in K93. 2 are Japanese players, and 2 are, I believe, 2 are Japanese, 1's Korean, and 1 is Vietnamese. I can't remember. I definitely know 1 Vietnamese and 2 are Japanese. The 4th one is either Korean, Vietnamese, or Japanese because of the name. I can't know off the top of my head, but they deserve first occupation, I think, on the Lost Temple. So I reached out to them because originally the plan was they were just going to join T2A with some of their players to get first occupation, and then we were just going to keep the temple. But their alliance deserves it. They are pushing hard. They're investing in the kingdom. They're investing in their accounts. I think they deserve it. So I sent out to K916 leadership, which we talk every day, and told them, I was like, look, you guys deserve the first occupation. And the first occupation for the temple guys is pretty good rewards. It's quite significant rewards. But again, I think they deserve it just because of how powerful they've become in such a short time, how much they've invested, and how on board they are to make Kingdom 916 as good as it has been so far. So I told them that they're good to go, and they want me to lead the kingdom. So once they've taken the first occupation, T2A will take ownership of the temple and get the monument reward, and then keep it going forward. That's what they said they wanted.
That's the difference. That's the difference between back in the day, maybe a year and a half ago, than today, though, because no one would give that kind of leeway.
Yeah. Well, experience does a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, experience trumps all.
You would never see this a year and a half ago. Not even close. I totally agree. In fact, so somebody was asking me if I talked to Ronnie lately. We talk a couple times a week. And that was one of our topics, because we were talking about 916. And he's like, it's crazy. How different the early game in Kingdoms are now versus the early game back then, because it was non-stop fighting the whole time. There was no rest. You had to bubble every night if you didn't want to get zeroed. That's how crazy it was. Yeah. Bro, my setup. Richard Charles, Minna Double C, Constantine Joan, Alex YSG, and Guan Sun Tzu. How do you feel about that? That's pretty good, David. That's pretty darn good. Those are all great combos. Do I have my days mixed up? Today is Sunday, right? It is Sunday, yes, but it's Sippin' Saturday on Sunday. Sunday edition.
Or as the Christians call it, the day of porn.
That ain't it. Summer Martins, do you think that Lilith should work on the epics? I don't know if they need to work on them, but they need to bring more out. Because each epic does pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad. Especially early game. And there's epics that I still use to this day on my T5 accounts and KBK5. You know, like they're still usable. Big debate versus my alliance. We are watching to see you settle this. Who's better on open field, Joan or Bark as secondary to Ethelfled? Well, those are two different types of commanders. You got Ethelfled Joan if you want debuff and buff, and you got Ethelfled Barca if you want debuff and damage and debuff. So, depends on the desired role. I think just value-wise, if that's what you're saying, I think Joan, if it's part of a murder ball, because you're going to hit so many alliance mates with that buff, versus Barca only has 3 targets with his AoE, and that's if he's expertised. If he's not expertised, then it's even less. Muhammad, it's Monday there. Well, hey, I like to span 3 days with my stuff, so there you go. Jago, can I have all-time queen, please? All-time queen. Ooh, it's 5 Freddy sculptures. I like it. Well, we need title givers, so if you're going to be on all the time for titles and stuff, then that may be a discussion we can have. Zerio, what if they take Lost Temple and don't give it back? Well, there's decisions to be made there, but if they wanted to do something, to be honest, I mean, they would have already done it. Like, they can do it now if they want to. I mean, they've got some juice. They've got some juice. They could have already taken us out of Zone 3 before the temple was open. I mean, these guys aren't like that. And again, we got rid of the people early on that were like that, which is, again, why we have the setup we've got in K916. I think that the reason we're being so successful is because we took care of some of those problems very early on, and some of the fights very early on too, and got that all situated and sorted. So, I mean, there's always room for them to do something like that, but they just don't strike me as the kind of players that would do that.
Yeah, it's been real chill in 916 for the most part. I mean, you got to get T24D to stop burning cities.
I mean, if T24D would just keep their S in order, be amazing.
I tried, Drago. I told them, hey guys, stop at the city. They don't know
whatever. You're like, eggplant, let's go.
Untrue.
That's your messages.
Untrue.
I've seen it.
Me is the tyrant there.
I mean, makes total sense. Felipe, there's 10 Mechmed sculptures. That's great.
Just in time.
Just needed those. I was thinking Double C's expertise was not worth it due to the hit on defense. It's still worth it, Rolomite. I think it's 20 or 30% attack that you get is way better than the 10%. Yeah, 25. Yeah.
Don't worry about defense with Cavs, okay?
Yeah, don't not expertise commanders, guys. You're overthinking it. You're sciencing the crap out of it when you don't need to. All right.
Speaking of Cav commanders, my Attila with Salad in the secondary worked pretty well.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I'd love to see some of those reports. Send them my way.
Okay.
Madhu, Kolapara, I think Boudica is very good in Arc. Her first skill reduces rage by 100. Yeah, so this game spans years, guys. So we're coming up on year 2, by the way. And if you're in early kingdom and you have a Boudica in Arc, you're going to get smacked around. Or KBK for that matter. But if you are a lower power alliance and you're fighting other Boudicas, then yes. Boudica is very good in Arc. The rage is very good. The damage she does, skill damage wise, is very good. She heals. She has a damage amplifier on her 4th skill that's pretty substantial. All that's good for fighting, and she's a generic commander.
Boudica in Minnow early game is really good, especially if you can't get Minnow all the way up. You know, if you can't rank him to 60.
Yeah, it's not bad. I do like Minnow primary there, even if he's like maybe 40 or 50. Just because, especially if you can...
Well, no, if he's like 35, I mean, obviously you're not going to want him.
Well, yeah. But anytime you can get a commander that has a single troop type is going to be better. Boudica primary can work early game, especially if you're not fighting other commanders that are, like we just said, single troop type commanders. That's where you're going to see a pretty significant difference. Tiny Rick, what did you do? S&Gs? What's S&Gs, Tiny Rick? So Tiny Rick, 1 super shot for the S. Oh, for the S&Gs. Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. I'm usually pretty on point with that stuff. I can't believe I missed that. I'm slacking. I'm losing it. Losing my edge. Oh boy. That one's right to the top. God bless the title givers. Dark Knights, you're right. Don Lebu, do you know if Jones buffs stacks? No, they don't. They just refresh. Romson Ho, Drago, what's your sunset lineup? I can show you. First, I'll give Tiny Rick his quad shot. Cheers.
Cheers.
That actually quenched some of my thirst because I was a little thirsty. Why does the drop rate look better when you open one by one, or is it just me? That's why I always open my keys one by one. It seems like each key gets its own generator, so you can get a bunch in a row that are really good and a bunch in a row that are really bad. Whereas if you do the open all, you have to be really lucky, and that one open all has a good random loot generator. Because I think you only trigger it once versus I've triggered this one 290 times, or that's the point anyway.
Not gonna lie, that's why I think the opening 10 at a time is better than opening 200 at a time or opening 1 at a time.
Okay.
If you hit that, you're good.
We're doing pretty good, though. We're getting some good legendaries, some XP books, some gold stars. We're definitely looking good. Hey, Jigger, what are your thoughts on my Canyon team and any recommendations? Sun Tzu Scipio, Ethelfled YSG, Joan Charles, Kusunoki Kira, and Minna Double C. It's not bad. I would, if you can, get Charles primary to Joan. Sun Tzu Scipio is not bad. You can even do Charles Sun Tzu and then Scipio Joan. That's not bad. Ethelfled YSG is endgame pairing. Kusunoki Kira, that's interesting. You may want to go Ethelfled Kusunoki or Kusunoki Ethelfled, and then YSG Kira. That'd actually be a pretty good pairing too. I'd be interested to see how that would play out. Leonard Z, Tiny Rick is really nice to me. He is. He is a great guy. Hepatel, when you have 4 main alliances in Kingdom, it's important to spread first capture of Temple, Crusader Fortress, or Lost Temple. Because if you give all first occupation to 1 or 2 alliances, people will leave. Well, it depends. But yeah, I mean, we try to share. I mean, that's a good thing to do in general. You reward people that are successful and are doing well and helping things grow. I mean, that's just the way it should be. And we're going to try and get as many people into T2A as possible whenever the milestone happens. But there also are only so many rewards that can go around. There's only so many spots in an alliance. So some people are going to be left out, and hopefully they're going to have to understand that that's just, physics. You can't jam 150 people into a 100-member alliance. But people can come in maybe and get the reward. I don't know. They can always come in and get the reward later. Who should be primary, Baybars or Pelagius? I mean, really the only difference is Baybar's got Conquering Tree, and you can go Buckler Shield and Moment of Triumph. I personally like getting some of the extra Cav talent, so I prefer Pelagius primary. Leonard Z, I think Sundiak Cleo is really good farming duo versus farm killers. Yes, that is. They've got really good anti-siege damage, or siege damage too. I've seen good reports. Siege killing off full Minna Double C groups and stuff. It's pretty solid. Patrick Husnick, damn, I missed your stream. We were playing versus Ronnie in Ark. How'd that go? Did y'all do okay, or? Buzzman, do I expertise my 555 to Richard, or do I save for Alex, whose wheel will pop in about a month? I would save for Alex, Buzzman. I would save for Alex. Efficiency-wise, I would save for Alex. Man, I'm getting some really good pulls on these keys. Max, well, I mean, I'm running out of commanders to max from the gold chest, so a lot of these are already on max commanders, but we got
not enough mop guy.
Not enough Mop Guy, not enough Sundiak or Cleopatra. Well, I've already got Cleopatra max too, I think. I'm 100% on that. Can't remember if I got this count maxed out on Cleo. Here's my sunset lineup. Joan. Joan by herself?
Yeah, just Joan.
Just Joan. Joan, comma. Takeda, and Guan. Is it Joan Takeda? Leo?
It's Joan Takeda, Quan, Leo.
Bromson Ho. Rewrite that, but the way it reads, no. Tiny Rick, have a good night, man. I appreciate you joining as always.
Joan Takeda?
It says Joan Takeda. So if that's your pairing, no. The answer is no. Faison Khan, do you get individual occupation score from all the structures your alliance owns in Ark of Osiris, or is it only from those your troops are reinforcing? It's only from those your troops are reinforcing. You don't get occupation score if you're not occupying the structure. I Am Ranger, do you think old Kvk map using light versus darkness format would be ideal? There's no way the light versus darkness format would work on the old map because there's just not enough passes. I think honestly, they just need to reverse the styles. They need to make light versus darkness the first two KBKs for players when they start the game, and then make the old school. Okay, you gotta mute up, buddy. With the dog.
Who let the dogs out?
One more bark and I gotta do it. So again, I think they need to reverse it. So shut up. Light versus darkness should be the first two, and then their old KBK should be what you get going forward. I think that would honestly fix everything because
the small amount of fighting in light versus dark, it would make more sense for them.
Yeah, it helps players grow. There's still good fighting, but it's not like devastating to an account.
Fighting.
So I think that would be honestly the fix. Like, you don't have to change anything. Just swap the modes. And that's it.
Yeah, leave the more fun KVK for the end game stuff, later content.
Papa Slug is against Ronnie in Lost Kingdom. Well, hot dang. Good luck. Got to control an arc to get occupation points. Yes. Let's see. 555 Saladin or Takeda. Saladin 5551 has more value by himself than Takeda 5551. However, you should get both of them to 5551. Gamerstown. Jung Uwu, I wish I had your luck. Yeah, thank you. I think I had pretty good luck here. This isn't normal. This isn't the norm. That's why I was saying I wanted to try it out, because a lot of times this isn't the case. I'm going to keep going because I'm getting some really good pulls here.
On Marauders, what do you think would be averaged with like 100,000 AP use? I think it'd be like 130 days, 120 days worth of speed ups.
I've never measured it. I've just used as much AP as possible.
We've all measured. Come on.
I've never needed to measure it, Ghost Train. I'm sorry.
I'm shooting for T5, so I think.
I don't. The answer is I don't know.
We all know you got to get a millimeter or Sorry, I'm not.
You're trying to get there. I understand. No, I've never tested that. So I've done videos where I've opened 200, 300, 400 kingdom chests and gotten 70, 80 days. But I don't know how much AP that costs. I don't think it costs that much. Nothing close to that. So it's possible. There's a mop guy.
Outside mop guy for the win.
Savit. I've got my cocktail here for sipping. Tiny Rick has given me 2 quad shots to take, which I've done.
It's Sunday. You can't go crazy.
Here's my last question for the day.
Sure.
Is, say you're a medium spender or a low spender, and you have about 66 million kills and about 4 million deaths, right?
Okay.
How much do you think that sets you back to getting T5?
A lot.
A pretty good amount, but you're also, if you don't do those things, you're not really playing the game. Like if you just want to get T5, like what's the point of getting T5 if you don't fight and take deaths and help your kingdom win and help your alliance win, that kind of thing, right?
Oh, that's my feeling.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I needed to do. I needed some verification on me actually.
Right. I'd much rather have 100 million kills and 10 million dead than having 300 million power. And my primary account, my main account, is kind of a testament to that. I've got over 300 million kills. I've got 16, 17 million dead. and I'm only 97 million power. If I didn't have all that, I'd be 3 million.
I'm sitting at like look at it this way. I'm sitting at 49 million power. Just shot. Everyone that I started with already has T5. I'm sitting at 66 million kills, 4 million dead, and I'm probably just gonna get T5 right as new stuff starts.
And that's fine. I mean, that should be fine as long as you got the tech. Honestly, like this new account in 916, I could push it to T5 and get T5 stuff, troops and stuff. But there's no point. I'm just gonna pound out a bunch of T4 troops and just have T5 tech. So yes, it's not as effective as T5, but it's also a lot less expensive. A lot less expensive.
Well, this is my plan. I'm gonna push T5 tech as soon as we start into this new Kbk, and then I'll have that T5 tech, and then I'll train some T5 troops, which would be cool. Whatever.
It's a slippery slope,
but I'm still gonna fight like I used to, so it's not gonna be really much of an issue.
It can be. I've still lost 2, 3, 4 million troops in Light versus Darkness. It's just all in one spot instead of it being spread out over the course of a KVK. That was a T5.
I'm going into KBK 5, so I've been there. I'm very accustomed to.
Okay.
Okay. I just turned around and talked to my son. I couldn't get to him in time.
I got him.
Thank you.
I also banned him. How about that?
My son came over with
what the
guitar.
hell was
He's
that?
like, "Can you show me how to do it?" Like, yeah.
Some random dude coming in and making it about himself. That's fine.
Maybe he was just
This is like the first time I ever came in here. I've been watching you since like day one. Not gonna lie.
Awesome.
Could you make that sound less creepy?
There's no. He's been watching from afar, but really close up.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna. Your house. Literally, I ask Drago questions.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, man.
And he answers me, and I'll give him that. He actually answers me, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like,
I was actually supposed to ask you a question for Sparkle yesterday, Drago, and I completely forgot.
Oh no, I don't know if I need a question from Sparkle.
No, she maxed out her Alex, and she wanted to find a good secondary for rallies. I was like, I'll ask Drago, and I just forgot.
That's fine. We can ask it now and then
second for rallies.
Record the time.
I mean, what would you?
She's mainly got Sun Tzu. She's got an almost expertise Charles and Ethelfled. Those were her 3 choices. Sun Tzu, almost Max Charles, and Ethel.
To do a rally
for Arc, like not like a serious rally, just Arc rallies.
Like Charles Sun Tzu would be probably the way to go. Because Charles's skill damage will buff Sun Tzu. So from the skill damage buff.
That health is something else too.
Mm-hmm. Full infantry, obviously. Thank you, Ranger. I want to ask if gatherers can give better scores in limited time, or I can have more score by just sending marches to reinforce altars for individual occupation score. Well, it's a matter of, do you want to get points for yourself, or do you want to get points for your alliance score? Because gathering, you're going to get obviously more points for the alliance than you will by just occupying the structure. Dude was jamming. That's right. Level 19 Barb. Yes, again, so Discord's open to everyone, and sometimes that means we get stuff like that. It doesn't happen very often. And then other times we get what we've had for the last hour, which is just conversations. Is primary salve in 5551 and min of 5551 good for arc rallies? Sure, it's pretty decent. I mean, just max your mina though, man. It's an extra $100 and you're done, something like that. Zero cool. What do you think about taking entrenched in Attila talent tree? Is that the one where it gives the extra damage, 50% or 100% damage or something like that? I think it is, and I've thought about doing it. I want to do some testing on it though. I still don't think it's going to be better than my normal build, but it's worth a test. But be careful, there are some crazy individuals there.
How many people don't realize they can go to a level 1 pass, set up two different alliances, and they can run on that level 1 pass?
I mean, there's no dead. You can also do it in ARC practice mode
Exactly.
too. And there's no
But you have to
resources either.
upgrade.
ARC practice mode's better. There's no resources to heal. He was saying hi in Arabic, but he was so dramatic. Oh. Well, hello to you as well. You're now banned and muted.
Thanks for coming out, though.
Thanks for coming out, though. Leonard Z, what commanders will you use in first KBK for garrisons? Charles Sun Tzu, Charles YSG will be the main ones. Mo Hawa, do you recommend buying accounts? I don't recommend anything that can get you banned, but it's cheaper. I'll say that. It's cheaper to buy a T5 account than create it, which is probably why it's a bannable offense. Or at least it's generally frowned upon. I don't know. I haven't really read anything.
You know what? It's not as fun, though. And then you're going to buy a T5 account and not know what to do with it, though. So you can do that.
Yeah.
Also, don't buy a tier 5 account if you can't afford to maintain a tier 5 account.
Zero Cool. Can I see your build, please? On which of the 43 commanders in the game are you looking to see the build for? How's Kingdom 92?
Dragonlancer.
Oh, Dragonlancer. Charles YSG is the go-to for KBK 1 Garrison, yes. And then Sun Tzu YSG is actually very good as well. Since playing this game at the start, it was all about Richard, and I never got him, but now I think Richard just is not worth anymore. He's one trick open field pony. Jax, I disagree. I disagree heavily. With the exception of garrisoning open field and your city, Richard's good in all other roles, and he's almost required in endgame Ark of Osiris, Osiris League. He's the only commander that has a heal that size, and he's just usable in so many different ways. You don't need to max him per se. He's not like a priority to max, but you should definitely have his first skill, second skill maxed, and then 2, 3 on the third and fourth skill, and you're gonna be good. Eventually maxing though. Miles Baird, Trump or Biden? Can I go with neither?
Can we go with anarchy?
Is that what it's going to be? Has Biden won the primary? Ooh, Max Freddy.
Yeah, he won the
Very
primary.
nice.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention.
Please don't.
I'm really enjoying the coronavirus will be going after the election.
Yeah, I've been trying to sort through all that. That's right.
I'm just going to take a step back. I'm taking a step back from politics for this time. That's just how it's going to be.
Yeah. Well, I do this stuff to get away from politics. So I mean, I have my own views.
As you should. So let's not bring it. Not bring it into this channel. Let's keep it away from this channel.
I dropped fight
That's
to the
why I
death
come
for
here.
Trench.
If I wanted to get into politics, I'd go on.
Again. And he's on too. Well done.
Nice.
We're a team. We're a team. Golly day.
DA team.
Yeah,
Why do people got to do that?
But
Why do people have to do that? It's terrible.
people are stupid. Like,
Yeah, they're just dumb.
it shows you. No matter what country they're from, there's stupid people that are
Just
gonna do
generally,
stupid
people
things.
suck. Luckily, I've got a pretty good community here, but all in all, general people suck. So
Usually, I don't have to pay attention to like the Discord for anything like that. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
You have
Doesn't
to
make
look
me
at
work
you
on
have
a
to look at it
Sunday.
this way. There's 7 billion people in this world. There's obviously
yeah.
going to be like, I'd say like 25% of them are.
and
I was gonna say
6.7 billion of
retarded,
them
but
are
I think
stupid.
that's probably being a little generous as well.
Harsh.
6.7 billion are stupid.
All right.
Let's see.
We'll say stupid. Yes. Exactly.
Respectful
Yeah,
guys.
let's-
Good. Okay. Let's see.
So,
Way
no
cheaper. It was way
politics,
cheaper.
But Epstein.
The
definitely
red
did
underwear. Did you sit with water today, bro? And how many shots have you had? Also, hi. Hey, red underwear. I've only had 8 shots, and yes, I do have my water right here, but I haven't really needed it. I'll take a sip though.
Well, here's the problem: is there's a bunch of broke people talking
Well,
right now.
not even
You
that.
can't really
Just
afford to make them drink.
it's Sunday too. I mean, it's not sipping Saturday. So, what do you think about dismantling Trial of the Lost Kingdom and build Pendant of Eternal Night? I know I'm only half materials. If you can build Pendant of Eternal Night, I'd say that the Pendant of Eternal Night is far greater value than Trial of the Lost Kingdom. But if you have an archer that you want to max out, the Trial of the Lost Kingdoms are really good. really good thing to have, or use it on an infantry commander as well. All right, those are all the gold keys. Let's see. Oh my goodness, 9 things.
I got a question about the Ark of Osiris rankings, or how they pair you up. Right. So we were like 779 million power.
Nice.
Versus 637 million power with 4 less people, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for the rest.
That was it.
Right. So we had 2 losses. So they paired us up against them, so we would win, guaranteed, almost, right?
I didn't hear the middle of that, but it's Ark of Osiris pairing. So I mean, it is what it is. They try and pair up like power to like power. Matchmaking power, troops.
Oh no, they definitely didn't though, because they gave us almost 130 million power against them.
Again, that's a drop in the bucket. That's a drop in the bucket for a lot. Like, what's your total overall? Matchmaking power.
Overall for my kingdom?
No, for your arc.
Or my alliance.
For your arc matchmaking power.
My arc, it was 779 million versus 637.
Yeah, that's drop in the bucket, man. It's not going to be exact.
And it was 30 players versus 34 players, or 24 players. My bad.
Okay.
So they obviously ranked it for us to win because we lost 2 in a row.
They ranked it because that's what the algorithm pumped out.
Listen, you really shouldn't read too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You shouldn't read too much into the matchmaking.
Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. Donation. So $20 Canadian. Well done on the water. Let's do a quad. Of course. Red underwear jumping in, going ham. I live an hour and a half drive away from you, and I still haven't come on your Discord. Stop it. How dare you? Why would you do that? All right, here we go. Quad shot. Oh, dripping some whiskey on my mat. Drago, for a free-to-play player, I should invest on VIP 14 or use gems for the wheel. Use gems for the wheel if you're free-to-play. That's going to give you better results than getting to VIP 14. Depends on how close you are, though, as well. Only 8 shots, level 19 barb. That's correct. Compared to last week, that's a drop in the bucket, too. Cheers. Red underwear. Appreciate you.
Drago, what's the general consensus of cursing in the chat?
General consensus is don't do it. Holy crap, it's Sunday for you and Monday for me. Time traveler, don't leave me. Mohala, that's right. Whoops. You can show that. That's fine.
Okay, well, it said shit. So
Oh, when you said chat. Okay, so that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Which kingdoms would you like to fact the most? I'm assuming fight the most in this upcoming KVK? Well, 341 would be a good one. 59 sounds like it's going to be a blast too, just because of the drama. There's a spreadsheet out there. I can't remember where it's at, but there's a spreadsheet out there. It's got all the different ones that are going into the next KBK, and they all look pretty good. 177 looks pretty good with 341. That's a really good combination. What's the donation for shaving your beard? That's not a thing. There is no donation.
$500.
Yeah, it's still not enough. That's still not enough.
It's $500.
Good evening, sir.
That's
Eggs
like
and bacon. Welcome to the stream, bud. That's barely. That's barely max purchasing one bundle after taxes and fees from YouTube.
That's true.
Yeah.
So send it to him directly. His account number is 4284.
That's right. You caught it. All right, let me jump over to the other account because we've got some things to talk about. You just kind of brought it up and mentioned it there. Let me switch my account that's displaying over to, well, of course it's not working. Cancel. I'll just show it that way. There we go. All right, cool. All right. So we've got my Kingdom 93 account, which is my main account. I'm pumping out T4 at the moment. Just doing T4. You refresh my materials as well. There we go. So let's talk about Kvk matchups. By the way, when exactly is this Kbk for 9/16 happening? Dear Lord. It starts on day 90-ish or so. So in about a month or so. Drago, why Silent Trial not working on Arc? It's not working on Arc, Amantamon? Has anybody else heard that? I've not heard Silent Trial not working on Arc. And if that's the case, then I have no reason why that would be the thing. Show the commanders, Ferdoz. Yeah, we can show the commanders if you want. Over here. Oh my god.
I couldn't find him at first. I was like, what the hell?
I mean, do I just need to make this a lock channel at this point?
I don't know. Like, I'm really pissed off because I just went to look at my Discord. I'm like, it's quiet. I'm like, God damn it.
It's the first time.
This is the first time it's happened. Someone's gonna be a douche.
Look, we get it. Yo, Arabs, you're cool, man. It's cool. But
Yeah.
just
I mean, you realize you're increasing my my Discord membership count by doing this. So keep on doing it. It's cool. All right, so let's see. Talk about Kbk teams. Yeah, let's do that. So here we go. Kbk. We've got the teams that we've got for 93. We've got K93. We've got 331, who we fought last Kbk and came to an agreement with after days and days and weeks of fighting. Kingdom 12, which funny enough, we fought these guys in Kingdom 16 and Kvk 1. And this was fun. This was really fun to fight against them. And then 1101. I'm not familiar with them. Kingdom 1101. I'm not too familiar with them. But those are going to be our two B kingdoms. And then we have 93 with 331. And then, let's see, where's the list? Here we go. All right, here's the list. AABB 239. I know I got some 239 guys here. 254. So that's Bunny and his alliance. Match us against Chisco, please. Team 341 177 and 93 331. Stay away. No one wants you. This camp has killed 2 YouTubers looking to make it 3. I love how he says he killed 2 YouTubers because I think he's referencing me. We had a really good KBK. That was fun. I don't know if I got killed though, but looks like he does have Kbk 5 streaming on Pornhub, so that's a thing. That's kind of nice.
Dreams that are dreaming too much.
Yeah. 252. Not familiar with 252 and 267. Same thing. I'm not sure. Those are 2 B kingdoms. Shout out to 213 from Jung Uwu. Sabit, Sunday seems like a bad day. Just seems like a bad day. Yeah. The timer for choosing allies ends today. When will we know who we go against? I believe there's a timer that starts at reset, and then I guess we should know in like a day, right? A day or two. It's like a day or two for the actual matchup making, and then that's the end of that timer, and then the matchups are done, and then you start going into the Eve of the Crusade timer. Alex 5511 of YSG 5511. It okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Max YSG first, then Max Alex. Eggs and bacon. Funny, we went with 1347. Okay. After fighting them with you guys last KBK. Yes, really good. Hey, baby. Okay, Hamad, the Trial of Lost Kingdom already made, or you have to get the materials? You get the Trial of the Lost Kingdom by purchasing the VIP 16 chest. That's how you get Trial of the Lost Kingdom. I've not seen the blueprint drop anywhere in the game. David, when can we TP into Lost Kingdom? It's after the Crusade, Eve of the Crusade, which is usually a week. So I'd say K93 will be in the Lost Kingdom in about 2 weeks, would be my guess. Something in that neighborhood. Jung, wait 2 days for matchmaking. Okay. Or is that a question? There's no question mark, so I'm assuming it's not. Is Jot today, let's see, Jot today, Sunday, by the way. I'm not sure what that means. 3 days for matchmaking. Okay, it's 3 days. 5511 Alex with max YSG is good for open field full infantry. Yes, it is. Although the more skilled you get your Alex ski, the better off you're going to be, because both of those skills buff infantry. Well, at least the third skill does. When you buy Trial of the Lost Kingdom, you can get with special talent. No, you can't, Razvan. Felipe, no, this is my Kingdom 93 account, which will eventually be my K916 account. Muhammad Khan, sorry, Drago, I went AFK after I asked my question, so I wasn't sure if you answered or not, but which kingdom would you like to face this Kbk? I actually wouldn't mind getting another shot at 254. Think we could have some fun there. And I also think that 341 would be a good one to have fight. I've always fought. I've never gotten a chance to fight with or against Death Squad's squad. I've seen them, I've watched them, but I haven't necessarily done either one. So both sound good. 75, 189, 152, 258. We appreciate all of the interest, but our team is set. Good luck to all. Oh, this is Smash Squad. This is Chiskel's setup. 75, 189, 152, and 258. Madhu, you're in 1242. Awesome. If you had to use one commander as secondary to every commander, you would use which one would it be? If you had to use one commander, YSG? If I understand your question, if you only had one commander to choose as a second for every single pairing, I would say YSG. Monday, 3rd Kbk map opens. Are you saying there's a new map coming, Patrick Husnett? Gurm K, yes, today is Sunday. We have moved past that. Yesterday we had a party, going away party for my son. He's going into the Navy next week, so he's going to be shipping out next week. So normal Sipping Saturday day was taken for that, and then we pushed it back. We pushed Sipping Saturday back to today, which we are about an hour and a half or so deep. So always happy to have you guys around. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
All right, so that's Chiskel's set right there. Then you've got 77, 359, 169, and 226. That's an AABB Kingdom setup. Interesting. No message. And here's a B Kingdom by themselves, PR62. They say we got this on our own, no big deal. Did you expertise L? Did you expertise already? Yes, both commanders were expertise very early. Then I opened 290 keys and got some really good drops. And we put some more skill points into Cleopatra and Freddy from that. And now we're talking Kbk. On K93, which is going to be really good, guys. I'm really excited for this one. This one's going to be a blast, especially if we get a really good matchup. Here's Kingdom 2. So that's UCS, Kingdom 67, 69, and 112. Not sure. Some of these kingdoms, man, we've got 1,000 kingdoms, guys. It's hard to keep track of where, and people move so much, right, with migrations and stuff. It's hard to keep track where everybody's at. It was simpler when there was like 300 kingdoms. I knew where everybody was. Like I could see a kingdom and be like, yep, so and so's there, or some random alliance is there. But now that there's 1,000 kingdoms, it's tough. It's really tough. 52, 349, 78, and 183 are an AABB kingdom. Then you've got 93, this is ours, 93 through 331, 12, and 101. They are super awesome, that's what the message says. That's interesting. I can't read what these two messages say, so I apologize. Oh no. AABB 148, 173, Kingdom 16. Oh my goodness. And Kingdom 22. You know what? I wouldn't mind fighting these guys either. this set. I wouldn't mind fighting these guys. It's my old Kingdom 16. But they've got Baby Shark on their announcement, so they also have to go down for that. I'm going to mute you and butte you. I'm already ready. Leonard, thought you would say YSG because answer is always YSG. That's what I said. Second's always YSG. Razvan, no birthday. My birthday's not for 2 weeks. Ahmad Hamad. Let's see. Ahmad. You I already got it too. He didn't get nearly as much out that it's like a fun game now. I like this. This is like a fun game.
I'm just sitting here watching them.
Yeah, me too.
When he was coming.
Me too. 258 strong. Okay, that's good to know. Raspa, no, it wasn't a happy birthday. It was he's going to the Navy. It was going away. It was going away party. Yeah. Patrick Cousin, no, this Kbk map opens Monday the 3rd. Someone was asking where they can teleport. Got it. Okay. Shout out to 261 from David 722. Paris all the way. Con YSG or Con double C? Which one does more damage in a 1-versus-1 situation? Con YSG. Con YSG. Red Underwear. Not sure if you answered. How long is KBK1? It's 2 months, man. It's almost 2 months. That guy is back, but only for a second. I like the international reach we have here, guys. It's nice. I'm all about the culture here. Yeah, he's just making new accounts and restarting. It's all good. It's all good.
I like banning.
Yeah, I know. It's turned into a fun game. Like I'm uh-oh. Accidentally hit the back button. How many
syllables will he get out?
Yeah, it's like the game. What was the game? I can do it in 3 seconds. No, I can do it in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I can do it in 1 second. Bam! How about that? Let's see. Alexander and is 1412 Kingdom a strong kingdom? 412? I think I've heard decent things about that. I think I've heard decent things about 412. Goldsmith, hopefully it's just for tonight and not an ongoing trend. I agree.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm glad you said hi.
Yeah, you about to get banned. Ahmad Hamad. By the way, I wasn't that guy. $2 donation. Thank you, man. I would never assume that would be you. Let's see. Razvan, but how can that guy enter and start yelling? Well, it's an open Discord, man. I have Discord open. It's Sippin Saturday voice channel in my Discord. The link is in the description below. It's open. Like, I trust you guys. Like I said, be courteous and mindful, and this particular individual is being neither of those things.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Do you think the reward will be another coin? I hope not, Trey. I hope not. Dear God, I hope not.
If you're gonna do it, guys, you gotta take care of the channel. You gotta take care of Drago. Take care of your vagina.
All those things are good things.
Yeah. I figured I had to fit it in now because you like to cut it out.
That's right. Yes, I do. All right, so other AABB Kingdom, 24, 179, 81, and 127. Again, nothing registering a major bell here. Not to say that there aren't major players and alliances in these kingdoms. I just don't recognize them personally. That's all. Strong fighting kingdom. 2 mega whales, 200 million plus. We are strong and loyal allies, and our fighters are not afraid of deaths. That's good. Well, I mean, oh. God. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let me...
I saw him join like a few minutes, like 10 minutes ago. He joined your server. I was like, you look like...
Let's see here. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to make a new one. But it's private. And I think pretty much everybody here are members, yes?
I'm
Yes.
not sure.
Except for maybe Littlefoot.
G person just showed up. I'm watching you.
All right, I'm going to jump to the new Sippin Saturday voice channel that I've created in the same section. And you should be able to jump there if you're a member of the YouTube channel. If not, I'll just pull you.
I want
Oh, wait, hold on. This is the wrong one.
two Cao Cao, please.
What about Chow Chow?
2-1.
What about 2-1?
Sun Tzu.
2-1 Sun Tzu?
Yup. Max 7, okay? Hurry up.
What?
Oh, you're just being a dick.
Goodness. After a few drinks, it's a little slow for me to do these things.
Just you're gonna be quick. You're gonna be loud with that hello because you almost got the boot.
No, that's not it. Delete the channel. Delete. Not gonna make another one. Voice channel. Yep. Team. Nope. General. VIP. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. I'm going to move there now. Go ahead and try it. For some reason, it's got video on my screen.
Sexy.
Yeah, very nice. All right, so I think we're good. I'll go ahead and pull Littlefoot up here as well. There's Littlefoot. Very nice.
I don't have to roll YouTube member.
You don't?
You're here now.
What role do you have? Let me see. Well, it's not going to say YouTube member role. It's an integration, so it knows you have the role.
But I couldn't.
Yeah. You should be good. All right, cool. So hopefully crisis averted here. This guy got courage to make new accounts and keep joining. It's boring. It's boring to have to deal with it, so it's dealt with. Mazan, hello from 331. Hello from 93, 916, and 307. When this team up for KVK will finish? Soon. It's the next few days. And we're all set. Best teams are here. Watch and learn how to fight. Regards, Killer Around 69. This is 228, 347, 270. Okay, and 338. That'd be a good set to fight as well. I know a few people in all those kingdoms. Here's the other one. It just has their kingdoms listed in the announcement. That's it. Kingdom 17, 194, 111, and 190. Jumped in real quick to get whitelisted. Biker. Very nice. Here, I can give you... What role do I want to give you? I can't give you those roles. Bummer. Let him show his talent of singing. Well, he can pay me if he wants to be on my stream and sing. AABB for Kingdom 73, 139, 1086, and 143. Interesting. 139. I know some people there.
Me?
How about that, Dom?
That's your boy.
That's right. That's so right. How's that looking? How's that group looking for you?
I think good.
Okay, very nice. You gotta make sure to let me know when there's some good fighting going on. Oh my goodness, so Kingdom 39 is a B kingdom now? Is that accurate? That's a thing. That's white tigers. I haven't kept up. Yeah, Kingdom 39 is a B kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah. They are.
That's pretty crazy.
That's very crazy.
So 61, 213, Kingdom 39, and Kingdom 149, which is 149 is also a B kingdom. That used to be an Imperium kingdom as well. Interesting.
All started in Kvk.
How the mighty have fallen. Yeah.
With the
Drago.
serum of Solima.
Ahmad. Drago is Sun Good 2100. Good for Garrison. Hurry up. That's what he said. Yeah. Richard Davis. So, do you have two different kingdoms doing KBK at the same time? No. So far, I don't, and that's how I've set it up. I've set it up that way so you guys always have KBK content coming your way. Paul Panzer, is the equipment for Cav Gladiator or Kerouac's Demut better? I like Kerouac's Humility for infantry. I'd have to take a look and see what they do. Leonard Z. Well, you need to be the... Weren't you a member? I thought you were a member. Jump in real quick to get whitelisted. No, I was in the Discord and you locked the new channel. Madhu, what was your Discord name? I can drag you in. Edit channel. Oh no. Any new streaming, any new singing is getting booted. We've had enough singing for today.
No, I went and grabbed something to drink. I put it in my own head by doing it to you. So I was in the kitchen doing it. They're like, is that your favorite song? I'm like, no. But hold on, everyone gather around.
Right. Forsaken, 149. Haka all went to 422. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I know the other one. What was the other alliance that was there that came to 225? I can't remember the name that they had in 149, but they went to 239 or 264. I don't know. 2 something. And were with us in 307. 39 migrated to 52. Okay, that makes sense. What's the thing with these letters in KBK? Razvan. So A's are very powerful kingdoms. And that's where you'll also find the Imperium kingdoms at. And B's are kind of powerful kingdoms where they're powerful, but they're not like the top from a power standpoint. Yeah, let me drag you in, man. One sec. You got to come back into the Discord, though, for me to drag you in. Let me create a new role really quick, too. Let's see. Server settings. Members. Nope, that's not it.
Welcome to Discord Moderation Sunday.
Roles, that's right. Role name. Oh, wait. New role. Sippin Saturday role.
Hopefully we don't have to use this new channel every week.
Shouldn't have to. Although I don't mind. Red Underwear, $5 donation. Shout to 1261. Well, shout out to 1261. And yes, I'll do a shot in just 1 second. Un momento, por favor. Save changes. Alright, so go to the general chat, and then I can give you the Sippin' Saturday role, and then I can pull you in. And Biker, I'll give that to you as well. What is the meaning of that? What is this thing with these letters? Okay, so I just answered that one.
I got Biker.
Okay, cool. So yeah, just give the Sippin' Saturday roll. Savit, 39 and 50, both fought us in KBK3. 0 Shifty, and both B now, I think. Yeah, I fought Shifty twice, I think.
Dom, I got you two for the Sippin Saturday roll.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's a member,
We gave
too.
you the Sippin Saturday roll as well.
He has it. He has member status.
No, I don't.
You do. It's not a roll, man. It's integrated into the Discord. Cheers to Red Underwear. There you go. Jung says 12-13 for the win. All right.
I'm doing tequila shots on your behalf,
You're
by the
doing
way.
tequila
Nice.
shots. Ugh.
That's how you
Killing me, bro.
Jesus.
Never gonna do tequila.
Biker.
I especially bought the Don Julio.
Oh, nice. Don Julio's good. If I'm gonna have tequila, Don Julio's where it's at. Any thoughts on what the KVK reward will be? I hope it's another commander or something, because it just can't keep being the coin. I'm not going to craft one, let alone 3 or 4 or 5.
Yeah, where in the hell is Mulan?
I mean, something, right? Something that's worthwhile.
They quote unquote leaked her, like she was a surprise thing in that picture when they updated the game, and she's not around.
C and D, no, it doesn't necessarily mean they're bad, but they are on the weaker side when it comes to just raw power. Also, later kingdoms is also some part of it, but see, like Kingdom 8, for instance, that's an early kingdom. Obviously, it's in the first 10, but it's just a dead kingdom. Like there's not much activity there. Same thing with 32, 240, and 221 as well. Same kind of thing. So Kingdom 30, 247, 135, and 201. We are looking for a cooperative and professional kingdom to fight alongside us. Please contact Ricky. Okay. Kingdom 103, 255, 237, 339. Team done. Time to 0 cities. Go hard or go home. If TR Bunny doesn't get Chisco, pair us with them. I got your back, Bunny. I wouldn't mind fighting these guys too, based on that announcement. Let's see. Any advice for KBK1? I have a set of videos, specifically on advice for KBK1. It's a battle prep playlist. That's the one to go with. The battle prep guide playlist, that's the one you want to go see. It's a ton of KBK stuff, which Civ you should use, what you need to save up for KBK1 and going forward. And I've also got KBK1 rally and open field pairings that you should be able to use as well. Tons of information on the channel.
Make sure you pick really good allies.
Ally picking is a big deal. Yep. So we love gems and everything shiny. Don't touch our gems or we will cut you. Is what this pairing is. That's pretty cool. I like that. I do kind of like that. Jan Garcia, thank you for the new sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1157, 1163, and then Kingdom 20. And then they're still waiting for a 4th for their pairings. Oh, Kingdom 46, 352, Kingdom 60, and 348. Our team is set. Thank you all. Okay. 1185, 1187, 1145, and 1240. Kingdom 185 and 187 looking for experienced B partners. Okay. Record 4 and 1. That's pretty substantial. I like that. Democratic, friendly, and respectful. Awesome. 2A kingdoms looking for 2B kingdoms. 71 and 206. That's interesting. Join us. Our 2 main alliances can still kick enough ass to be relevant. We have a lot of history, a lot of experience. We need teams that refuse to quit. That's a good prerequisite. Get a team that doesn't quit.
BBW looking for BBM.
Lots of A's and B's here. 1126, 208, 245, and 253. Join us if you're relentless and willing to give all for our camp. To victory with some emoji thing. How much do you think Lilith is making in a day? David 722. I don't know. A lot. A lot. Enough to bring some epic commanders out every once in a while. Would be nice. Domercan. Got out of LK literally last week. 307 did. Yeah, it was just happened. Oh, Leonard, you joined voice chat. Let me give you your. Are you sword? I don't see. I don't see. I don't see you. Are you sword? There you are. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, Ghost Train. Look at you, on top of things.
I do my best.
Razvan, yes,
Do
you
we
can have
have
three. What was that?
Do we have an after party?
Yeah, we'll have an after party. How long have we been streaming? Oh, hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do 15 minutes more, and then we'll do an after party. It was fun looking at the combinations, but it's coming, guys. It's coming. Now, let me show you some other things that we've got going on. I just got this 97 million again. I worked my way back up from, I think I was 88 million by the end of the last KBK because of all the rallies I took and all the fighting I did. And that was against 331, who are now friends on our new KBK, so that's looking really interesting. Let me see. So I'm now up to 15.2 million dead. Sorry, not 16 dead. I could have swore I was at 16, but either way, that's fine. Whoever asked me about my commander power, that's it. 3.7 million, 3.777 million. That's my commander power.
Speaking of stuff like that, Trigger, you know you were doing the series on like what the attack thing actually means and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do one about commander power? Because it's really confusing to me.
What part are you looking for?
Like when you go into the commander screen, you're looking at your commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Like Khan's commander power is 112,000. Like I don't get it.
So 112,900 for Khan, maxed out with full skills. I think it does adjust based on equipment as well.
Yes.
So that's a thing.
Because it seemed weird that like Ethelflaed was like my top ranked commander.
Yeah, I know, right? She's 124,900.
Like I was really glad when I expertised Attila and he went above her. I was like, oh, good.
Yeah, 132 for. Yeah, I think it's based on a couple things, but there seems to be like a base power. Like you got the city hall. I'm sorry, not city hall, but the commander itself has like a base power, and I'm just not sure where that comes from. Like you got 1,200 there. Commander level is 20,000. Commander skill for Ethelflaed, for instance, is 81,500, and then commander talents are 22,200. Now, if we go to say Attila, his commander skill power is 89,000. So it's really just an arbitrary number. But I don't know if that.
A weird thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that necessarily translates into things in the game because it doesn't say it does.
Like I know Ethelflaed's like, you know, she's a really really good commander, but like commander skill 81,500. Like what? Yeah,
but say like for Saladin, for instance, it's only 69,500 fully maxed.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Like Saladin's obviously the better commander, but like
yeah.
I love how it says a comprehensive evaluation of the commander's power, and you have no idea what it means.
Not a thing. The level's the same, base power is the same, commander talents are the same, but the commander skill is different. That's the difference between the totals, but I just don't know what that means. Like if it means anything in particular. It could be a generational thing. So when you go to Richard, for instance, it's 65,500. If you go to one of the starting commanders, it's 61,500. All the gold key. Ooh, wait. Well, I don't have Constantine maxed. Yeah, all the gold key and okay, so here we go. Basically, all the gold key commander. No, that's not going to be it. Yeah, I think it's all the gold key commanders are a particular base power, so 61,500, and then Richard is 65,500 because he's the first commander wheel, and then you've got YSG who is also 65,500 because again it's a generational thing. So then the next set after that is going to be Constantine. It's a Khan Saladin, and that's 69,500. Okay, so now we're learning some stuff here. So Saladin, I'd imagine, is the same, or it should be the same. Khan 69,500. Saladin 69,500. Then the next set was Constantine and Alex. So Constantine 64,500 went down. Interesting.
Yeah, it's just like they made up numbers.
Yeah. So then the next set was Lowfoot. Your dog's barking again, man. Just want to let you know. The next set though, well, Mechmed is also a gold key commander, but it's 69,500. Interesting. That's so weird.
Yeah, it was just something I was looking at the other day, and I was just like, I don't understand this at all.
Rock Sun. I don't think JWM has a team yet. I think they're going to get random picked. I think they're going to get random selected for the first time in their history. I haven't done Garden of Infinity on this account, but honestly, I don't have any desire to. I haven't even done more than gems on my main account. I probably should. Oh my goodness, Leonard's. You're killing me, buddy.
Stop it.
Ugh.
Leonard's, I'm going to put you on mute until you're ready. You're in time yet, young man.
Let's see.
Can we ban David Stevens from YouTube for the HTTR?
No, welcome in. He gets the general title.
I mean, you can't use the R anymore.
Can't until further notice. Until they replace the name, that's what they are.
Hey,
It can't be a space.
Did anyone from the Redskins sexually harass you?
No, they didn't. They didn't make me feel uncomfortable in any way.
They made you feel uncomfortable by the way they played. Come on now.
No, that's a different story altogether. Lowest annual revenue is around $1 billion. I don't know if it's $1 billion, but it's definitely in the tens of millions. Would be my guess. Mode. The one is talking is so smart. I like his suggestion. Hello from Russia.
Thank you very much.
Ciali Productions. Welcome, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. Level 19 Barb. Commander power doesn't even count gear, does it? I think it... I guess it doesn't.
No, they didn't have a gear thing on there.
I didn't see it. Yeah, you're right. But it looks like it should, because most of my stuff that has purple gear is at the top. No, that's definitely not it, because I've got Edward 4th on my power ranker, and he has a 0 gear on. Interesting. David Knights, or Dark Knights, Sunset Canyon Drago. How some teams have 105,000 plus when max level 60. Mine only has 100,000 plus. Depends on the VIP level and also the commanders.
Yeah, if you have like VIP, I think it's 14. Like you get more troop capacity. Plus, if you like use Scipio with somebody or Osmo with somebody, they got the troop capacity bonus.
Yep. Accident. When do you think? When do you expect VIP 18 to come out? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. It'll be the next one. It'll be the next VIP level that comes out, though. I can tell you that for a fact.
It's gonna troll you now.
Well, HTTR Drago, gotta have dinner and watch the rest later. Yes, thank you, my friend.
Banned from YouTube forever.
Leonard's, that's fine, man. Gamer X Super 71 actually quit before KBK started when they matched against 341. That's unfortunate. And I mean, 341 is strong, but you still want to fight, right? Still want to have some fights. I don't have enough gems to do it. Let me see how many gems I've got saved up. It's not much. I know for a fact it's not much. Not got enough to do 7,000. I do need to finish that though. I'll tell you that. What do I got here? Anything that I can get here real quick? Could do the gold heads. I'm not a huge fan of doing that, but it might be the way to go. Because I don't think I've got a courier shop available. I don't. Yeah, I guess that's the way to go. It's already gotten the speed ups and everything. You know what? I think I did actually do more than gems yesterday. Here. And what I'll do is I'll probably just buy a couple packs and finish it up. I mean, why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Imagine 115,000 you spent already.
Shut up. It's the worst. VIP 18 will come out as soon as I get to VIP 17. Goldsmith, that makes sense. When you open gold keys on your main, I'm not. once they put out a quality commander to use, that's when I'll open gold keys on my main. Got like 1,000. Patrick Husnick, K59 has a full team now. A very weak A and 2 Bs. Okay, fair enough. Biker, I'm not sure, but the commander score could be based on number of skills they have. Like Ethelflaed has multiple boosts under one skill. It's possible. Something to look into. When is Sun Tzu Commander Pairings video coming out? Probably be Tuesday. Because tomorrow we have the Community Monday stream. So we're going to be doing back-to-back streams, which is awesome. And yeah, I'll do it Tuesday.
Tomorrow is when you should really get them drunk.
On Community Monday.
2 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever it is.
Biker, more talents under a skill gives higher score. That's interesting. Something to look into. I don't necessarily know what that translates to. Like, who cares? I guess is the the thing I'm trying to get to. Because it doesn't do anything. Does it actually translate into better damage on the battlefield? I guess is the question.
That's why it's so confusing me, because it's like, it's not like everyone's running into battle with Ethelflaed rallying structures.
Exactly. Right? Ethelflaed's mowing everything. That's just not it. Okay, I think we're pretty much good on my main here. I'm going to go ahead and do one more open gold key, or a silver key here. What are you going to buy in MTG? I'll just finish up the gold heads, I guess. But, so speaking of gold heads on my main, right? I've got all these maxed. I still have to max Constantine, although again, I'm just in no rush. He does fine. I would like to get him maxed at some point, but I mean, I'm going to be taking him back to 916, so we're going to have a Constantine MGE. I might just try and win one Constantine MGE. I'm going to need 2, by the way, to max him, but I'll use whatever I can get on those MGEs to max him. And then same thing for Leonidas. I mean, I'm in no rush to max Leonidas. I may actually use this account to max Tamiris. And maybe even Ramses as well. I'm not going to max YSS. Just not going to do it. And I don't think I'm going to max Wu on this account. I am, I think, going to max Wu on my alt account. Artemisia, same thing. I'm going to max her on my alt account. I've got Theo. I wouldn't mind maxing Theo on this account. So I can have Charles Theo and then Artemisia Wu for my alt account.
Wu is really good to have in Kbk too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to bring my alt account to. With max Wu. Yeah.
You know what? When you say alt account, I always think of your 307 account.
That's one of my alt accounts. That's my alt account. So I've got my main 307, and then I've got my alt, which is in 307 as well. I've got three T5 accounts. That's where that number came from, man. Big Smoke, do you have a life? I do. I've got a wife, actually, and 4 children, one of which I just sent to the Navy yesterday. I do have a life.
Navy.
And I'm also a very busy man, and I work hard. Ramses Ethelflaed is good into Richard Charles garrisons. Well, I think Ramses anything would probably be good into Richard Charles garrisons. Ramses YSG would probably be better, I would think. LOL, LOL. I came back to this channel because I saw this guy chug alcohol like it's nothing, but he isn't drinking right now, and I'm just disappointed. I'm so sorry. Well, I haven't been getting many shots. I'm pretty much almost out of my cocktail here, too, and we're about to wrap up the stream. It's Sunday, though. I mean, I understand. I want to say we've had about 10 shots or so, 11 shots. Something like that. We play rock. What's life? This guy has a name. It's Dragothien. Yeah. JK, do you know how Light versus Darkness is laid out now? Fought against your 307 account and we were ABAB. I think it's going to be the same. AABB. No, you mean the layout. I hope they've changed it to AABB instead of ABAB. I hope they've changed it to the way where A's fight A's and B's fight B's. Buzzman, I will not max Charlemagne. I will leave that to Patriot Act. He will take care of that for me. But the reason here too, so reason I'm over here. I've got 650 Universal Sculptures on my main account, which I'm about to get a few more once I finish up More Than Gems. So maybe 670 or so, 660 once I'm done, between getting the Universals out of the VIP shop and MTG. And that's basically enough to max a commander from scratch. So I can go ahead and do that. And I'm not sure what I want to pick just yet. Do I want to max out Artemisia all the way, or do I want to max out Tamiris and maybe work on Ramses a little bit? I'm just not a big Archer guy, so I'm not really seeing the investment potential in Ramses.
You're still feeling the bite from when you maxed out Edward so quick. I
am, which is why I'm actually thinking about doing the Tamiris pick. But Edward YSG is good enough, in my opinion, especially for Kbk 2, because you're not going to use him past Kbk 2 until it's Kate after that, from there on out. So I'm a little hesitant to max Tamiris. In fact, I think I'm not going. I just talked myself out of it. How about that? Hot dang. Just talked myself out of it.
With Theodore, look, he's looking fine over there.
Mode, I agree. That's kind of same idea. Edward, Tamiris, Rex, and Kvk 2, the kingdoms we are going against, doesn't stand a chance. It does, but I think Edward YSG is good enough, especially if you know how to rally correctly. Red Underwear, here, keep everyone happy. $10 donation. I guess that's why people are here, is to chug the watch me chug the liquor. That's it. Not talking about rock or learning things or seeing cool stuff besides chugging a bottle of liquor. Let's see. How many T5 accounts do you have? 3 proper T5 accounts, and then 1 that basically has T5 tech. Cheers to Red Underwear. Just Max Everett and Tommy win KBK2 World Night. Shall I upgrade troops or train new for Mighty Governor for more points? They both do the same thing. So if you upgrade troops, it's going to give you the difference between the power, and it will be reduced cost on speed ups and resources, although heavier on the resources than speed ups. You'll just get the difference. So if you want to just upgrade what you've got, that's not a bad idea. I would probably suggest a combination. I would upgrade whatever you don't have, or don't need to be whatever it is less than T5, and then make new T5 if that's where you're at, or new T4 if that's where you're at. It's always good to have more troops.
You know, just talk about you not drinking enough. It reminds me that you actually owed someone like a quad from the last stream.
Oh, look at this.
Just trying to me.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you did. You did.
How dare you?
Phantom shots, but you didn't.
I almost forgot I'm drinking with you.
I don't remember that at all.
You were pretty blasted.
Was I really?
Yeah, but I was like rewatching it with Sparkle because she didn't see it. And I was like, oh my god, he owes this guy a quad.
Do I really? Alright, fine.
Yeah.
Because you said this last time and I did it, and then
yeah, but I didn't.
You were like, ha, I lied.
Next time I was like, you owe somebody, and you're like, But no, like I saw it last week. I'm like,
All right,
he actually owes somebody.
We're gonna wrap the stream up here in a second anyway. So here's the quad shot. I'll take the quad shot on the way out. I'll set it right here to the side to make up for some random mysterious quad shot that wasn't taken. I don't remember that at all. But
you were pretty blasted. That's why.
I was pretty blasted.
I really like your announcement about how Sippin Saturday was going to be today. Because, like, when your wife told you, like, no, I'm not going to cancel. No. And then, hey, guys, Sippin Saturday will be on Sunday. I'm like, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Did I say that too?
Yeah, it was in the after party. Your wife was like, you can't do it next week. We have to go and work. But yes, I can.
Watch me.
Sippin Saturday.
You freaking watch me. Congrats on your son to the Navy. Isn't he very young, though? He's 20. And a dream come true for you. Yes, in terms of the peace and quiet you wished for. Well, he's not the lack of peace and quiet. He just moved out a little bit ago, and when he was living here, he didn't come out of his room unless he was going to work. So, I mean, he wasn't loud at all. It's the 5-year-old. The 5-year-old is the one that needs to find a muzzle. It's 4 skill of Barca, all damage. All damage? Oh, you mean the... Oh, let me see. Let me refresh my memory. It says damage bonus. It says damage of all of Hannibal's troops by 15%. After using the skill. Something to test. I haven't tested this. Increases troop capacity by 10% when battling outside of Alliance territory. Increases damage of all Hannibal's troops. I personally think it reads here, it says Hannibal's troops, so that should be troop damage. However, it just says damage bonus here. So I'm inclined to think that this is to all damage types. Because it would say troop damage bonus if it was for troops. Captain Tall, yes, he's 20. He's a stepson. My wife had him at a very early age. Doctor Strange, what kingdoms are your 4 accounts in? So I have two accounts in 307, 1 account in 93, and 1 account in 916. And I'm bringing 1 or possibly 2 of those accounts to 916 as well. So I might have 2 or 3 in 916 very shortly. I'm always going to have at least 1 in 307 though, because 307 is an awesome kingdom. And so is 93.
We still Trader Tots betrays you.
Well,
Trader Tots betrays you.
Take the good with the bad. Take the good with the bad.
Jesus, talk about slurring.
Enver, yes. I know you're the. we're all drinking together. Enver, yes, you're a little late. It's just after 2 hours. I'm about to wrap the stream up here in a second. But yeah, we got some plans. We got Community Monday coming tomorrow as well. It will be a Community Monday on Monday stream. How about that? This has been a Sunday edition of Sippin Saturday, where again I had to take care of some family things yesterday. It was always fun. That being said, we maxed 2 commanders on the stream today. We talked about the K93 Kbk coming up very shortly, and we're gonna hopefully see in about an hour or so some voodoo magic to see what we're going to be playing against. That'd be a good thing to know. And then once I find out that information, what I'll do is I'll probably shoot it out to you guys on the channel itself. You'll get that if you're subscribed to the channel, not necessarily if you're a member, but just a subscriber. That's fine. And I'll also put it on my Facebook channel as well if you guys want to check it out there too. I'll go ahead and copy and paste it there so you guys can see all the opponents that we may be facing. With that being said, we're going to have a little bit of an after party after this as well. Probably take another cocktail or so, and I'm going to take this quad shot here before I sign off. So I've enjoyed today. It's always fun to catch up with you guys, and again, it's been a couple days since I've kind of connected with you with the family stuff that I've had going on. So I hope you guys enjoy and have enjoyed this stream. I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. Take care. I'm going to go ahead and take the shot now. Shut up.
The K93 kingdom.
Okay, quad shot done. There we go.